welcome back to Panda Boo Designs. My name is Brenda Kay and I am the owner of Panda Boo Designs Planner Shop on Etsy. Today we are going to talk about Lent. Kind of planner related, well actually very much planner related in this instance. So I had mentioned before that I am Catholic. I was not raised Catholic, so the idea of Lent as more than just a casual good idea and as an actual liturgical observance is still new to me, even though coming this Easter I will have been Catholic for 3 years. It's still something that I am still learning. It's a lifetime of learning. I have a lot to learn. So Erin and I were talking about what we wanted to do, like what our Lenten observances were going to be, and this big idea towards simplifying and ways that we could spend more time together as a family and just kind of get back to a lot of like a simple basic life. So one of the things that kind of came up was planning and how, like, what's working for me, what isn't working for me. We discussed this for a little bit and I kind of had this idea, and then he just posted as a challenge. He's like, why don't you just stick with the one system that is working for you really well and just do that for the month, or for the Lenten season, and go from there and make it part of your observance to be very simple in your planning. So that's what I am going to do. Last time I showed you this particular system, I was in this binder. I am not using this binder because in order to use this system for every day, all day, everything in one, this is a little bulky to carry around. I tried it this last weekend and it just is really heavy. As much as I adore this binder, it's just really heavy to carry around. So I currently just have it filled with some A5 notebooks that I have laying around and setting this aside for future use. What I am doing for my system is, I currently have it in this Molly and Rex cover from Michaels, is I am going to use my At a Glance planner, which is just a basic weekly planner, weekly and monthly planner, and I'm going to use a bullet journal. I am not going to use this notebook. I'm just using this right now just to kind of plan things out and decide how I want to set this up. I have another one because when I found these at Walmart, this is one of the Exceed journals, I bought like 4 of them. So this was the only one I used, so I have 3 more. I just have to decide what color. I have a black, a green, and a blue, like a bright, like a royal blue. So just have to decide which one I want to use. But this is going to be my system for Lent and possibly also for the Easter season. We'll see how Lent goes and then go from there. So my thought is this planner will be my appointments and my basic to-dos, like personal, family, home to-dos, things like that. This one is going to be where I'll track, like the bullet journal part will be where I'll track my exercise and health, my habits, all of that will go in here. My work, I'll have my liturgical, my editorial calendar in here and all that. So I'm going to be playing with this week on setting this up. I'm actually going to take it out of here because I'm not going to keep it in this for the season. I need pockets, and this does not have pockets, and it's with these 2 books in here, they're super bulky. It's not enough room for me to necessarily add pockets, like to put my wallet insert in here. Doesn't really work well because it bulks it up too much. Plus I need to carry, if I'm doing everything in one, I need to carry a bunch of pens in different colors so I can color code so I don't lose things. So, hi. You want me to put the seashell up here? Like that? Okay, thank you. Thank you. You gonna go watch Octonauts and Mommy can film? So as you can see, this gets rather thick, and like I said, I want to use a bunch of pens, so I have my friction pens that I want to use in here, plus I will have my Precise V5 that I want to use because I am obsessed with those pens right now. Plus I'm going to need a highlighter and possibly a wet erase pen. I'm not entirely sure yet. So I have quite a bit that I'm going to want to carry with me, and trying to figure this out without spending money, because that's the other thing we are doing for Lent, is we are not spending money. We are doing a no spend. Yeah. Can't spend any money, can't go out and buy a new cover, can't go buy supplies for a new cover, so I am working with what I have. And what I have come up with is, and this is still very much in the planning as I go phase, I am making my own cover. So I am taking this old pair of jeans. This is an old pair of Erin's jeans that the pocket split out on one side with the back. It had a big split down the side. I am taking this pair of jeans and an old button-down shirt that was given to me to try on. It didn't fit, so instead of, you know, sending it on its way, I decided to repurpose it. And I am making myself a cover for my planner. And I am totally sewing this by hand. Probably some things will be pulled out and, you know, pull out my sewing machine and finish it, but as I'm figuring this out, doing it by hand as I go is working really well. So my idea is, so here is the top of the jeans, so the waistband. So I have a pocket here and I have a pocket here. Plus I have the back pocket that I took off that I can restitch. So I'll have pockets galore on the outside, and it looks super cute. I've already tried it out with my pens in it. I mean, how cute is that? So I can put all of my pens in here, just like this on the outside, so they're easy to grab and they're not bulking up anything on the inside. And then I also have this back pocket I can put stuff in, you know, sticker sheets or whatever. This is going to be lined, as you can see. And then this one's going to go on like this, and my thought is this piece is where the straps are going to go to hold in my notebooks. And then I'll have a pocket in the back to put stuff in, like to put papers in and things. I've seen this, I think it's either the Gillios or the Vanderspecks that you can get with the outside pocket. And that just has always intrigued me, to have that pocket that you can put, like if you get a full-size sheet of paper from the doctor's office, it should fit in there. Because, just grab, see? Even after I sew it, it'll fit. So I am super excited to work on this. Right now what I'm trying to decide is, like, once I get this done, if I'm gonna put pockets inside of it, or if I'm just gonna work with my wallet insert and have that be my only pockets, or if I'm gonna put, I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet, but this is what I'm gonna be using to cover. I have a little bit to get it done, and then I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do a snap closure, because I really like the snapping, like having a snap. I'm going to be spending this next week setting up my new bullet journal once I finish making a list of everything that I want to put in it. The setup of it is going to be very much inspired by Candy from Eyes to Jesus. I love the way she sets up her planners. She's a stay-at-home mom, homeschools 4 kids, and very highly organized. I've been a follower of her blog for many, many years. And even though we don't agree theologically, as the way she organizes her home and her life and manages her days really inspires me. So I'm going to use lot of the ideas from her setup to set up my bullet journal. This will be mostly collections and lists of things that I need to access a lot on a regular basis, routines and things like that. And then this one's going to be my day-to-day planning. What we're going to go ahead and do is put in my editorial calendar. So last week I just set this my editorial calendar in here last week and did the whole plan with me in this. And I'm going to be setting it aside, which is kind of sad because, yeah, I really like the way last week it turned out in my work planner, but that's okay because I have the whole rest of the year to use this. So, and I'm still going to be designing for it, so I'm still going to be trying out stickers and playing with it, you know, in my own time, but the planning is going to go in my planner. In this planner. So let's see what we're going to do here. So taking a look at the monthly view, I know I can actually white out these 2 items because I am changing this appointment for Michaela. So I don't need to pick up the girls. Our plan is to go down to the auction at 8 a.m. To check out the cars that are going to be available, and then we'll bid online Saturday morning, so we don't have to go down there twice in a row with all the kids. And yeah, or you'll leave Reese at home or sit down there all day and wait for something. We can do it from home, which is much nicer. Okay, color coding. The only color I don't have in these that I wish I had was a black. But what can you do? So let's see. How am I going to color code? I have work. I have home. I have appointments. There's school stuff. I could do one per person, and then anything that's pertaining to me or the family I could do as a color, you know, black, or let's go green for anything money related. So like work related, we'll do green. Let's do orange for bills because I already have the bills highlighted in orange, so we'll go ahead and do that. Purple for liturgical things because there's going to be a lot of that coming up this month. Blue for anything school related. And pink will be work, bills, church, school, and pink is for anything family related. Is that gonna work? See, I need colors like this in the frictions, simply because there's 6 of us, and I can't get 8 colors in here. Gracie. Okay, rethinking this. Purple for me because it's my favorite color, so we'll go with that. And then anything pertaining to, so we'll do it this way. We'll do me, we'll do Aaron. So let's make Aaron green because purple and green go really well together, so we'll go with it. Blue for boys, pink for girls, orange for work because most of my work is Etsy related. Anything else, if it's family things, will be black. Reese. And if it's anything that doesn't fit into any one of these categories, you can't have that. Would you like my camera? Camera. So anything like family related or just basic to-dos will be in black. And then if I need to mark it for something other, keep, you know, like it's an important thing, I will do the yellow. I'll highlight it. We'll try that and see how that goes. So I am going to write this down. I'm actually just going to put it on the side here, so that'll work. So we need to put in my work editorial calendar. And it's going to be the same color as the bills, but unless I can, because this is a friction highlighter, so I love friction. I am completely like enamored with friction. Make sure you let your pen dry completely before you go over friction highlighter. Okay. So going from strictly from my editorial calendar, that is what I'm putting in now. Okay, so for things that have more information, so appointments and just anything that goes in here is just going to be a notation. So like for today I have the video and I have a Skillshare assignment due. It is, and then when I get into the week or if I do a daily in my bullet journal, that's where I'll break down the information. So for here, it is strictly just putting in a small notation and then fleshing it out on another page. Okay, so there is my editorial calendar. Now I need to do anything that directly obtains to me, and I'm just going to go over what I have already written before I get much further. I want to go ahead and mark off the days I know my kids will be gone. As far as I know, that's all of my personal appointments for the month. There wasn't a whole lot. I will be doing things like grocery shopping and stuff, but I haven't put that in just yet because I don't have anything planned ahead. And then let's see, for Aaron. Okay, so there is that. Anything else that comes up with him that he needs to do, like church meetings and things like that, I can mark those in once we get that figured out. I know for Ian, please leave that alone. Thank you. I need to go over this appointment. We have his annual clinic checkup. Because he is a cancer survivor, we do have to go annually and get him checked. We are officially 7 years post-treatment, which is amazing. I think that's it for his schedule. Now I can look at the girls' calendar for their school. Okay, so we have parent-teacher conferences, which means they will probably be getting out of school early those days. Okay, just the no school. So I'm just going to underline that because it's for both of them. So that's the only event for February for them. I already got in my work. Family things, these are going to be mostly liturgical things at this point. Reese is clicking around in my heels. That's fun. Because I want, or like church things, because I want it to stand out a little bit more. I still want to use a erasable highlighter if I can find it. Oh, it's a busy month. Wow, okay. Let's see. What else can I mark? Okay, I'm going to mark the auction because that's an other item. This other item is kind of starting to look like just finance and bill type things. I'm going to mark produce in green because Aaron is usually the one that goes and gets produce in the morning. There is the month. So now I need to go to this week and mark in my appointments, and let's mark when the kids are going to be gone. And then let's start plugging in things from the month. So today is Monday. I have my video that I'm filming now, and then I have a Skillshare assignment due. This week I'm going to stick with just Aaron Condren stickers, of which I have a lot of random stickers. So let's find what I'm going to use for my appointments this week. Oh, I forgot something. I have something else that I need to put on monthly. I have mops on. Oops, that's blue. That's not me. Okay. I have mops on Tuesday, tomorrow. So we definitely need to put that in here. And that's going to get a appointment label. Let's see, I did green last week. Let's go. Reese, you need to get down. Got baby occupied for a few minutes. Let's go orange this week. I don't know why, but I'm feeling the orange this week. There's that for work type things. So I need to do basic to-dos. And then for personal, I need to, so I need to call the doctor for Michaela to reschedule her appointment. I need to go back on my mom's hat. My mom is going to be starting treatment for breast cancer, so she had bought some yarn and asked me to knit her a couple hats to wear. So I definitely need to work on that today because I've only gotten a little bit done. I need to get some good traction going on that project. And that is kind of it for that for now. Let's see what other work things I can put in here. I probably won't have a lot tomorrow. I'll figure that out later. Oh, I need to order. It's kind of work related, kind of not. I need to order the pictures so Aaron can pick them up on his way home, so I can film my memory keeping spread tomorrow. So that is something I do need to do once I get home from mom's. And that is it for that. Let's see if I have any quote boxes left that I can use for this week. We'll just go with this one. What we learn becomes part of who we are. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the beginning of my week. Really the only things I know that I have like set to do time are my work things. The day, like my personal to-dos will be filled in as the week goes on. And I will be spending the week setting up my new bullet journal. Yeah, that's how last week looked in this planner. So I will, what's been a weekend there? While I'm here, is busy weekend because we are hopefully doing the car this weekend. And the kids will be home, so it's usually busy when the kids are home. Okay, there is my week. I will talk to you guys later. I have to go and grab the baby because he is going to climb up on the table again for about the 1000th time while I've been filming this video. And I will see you guys in my next one.